So now I wanted to go over a little bit more about horizontal asymptotes and vertical asymptotes, but mainly the horizontal asymptotes. This is what I gave you in the notes. The mnemonic is Bobo, Botan, Eats DC, and each section of it stands for one of the situations that might occur. So Bobo is for when the exponent, the largest exponent in the denominator, is larger than the largest exponent in the numerator. So you call that bigger on bottom, so that's BOB, then y equals 0. So there's the O for the rest of Bobo. Botan stands for bigger on top. So when the exponent, the largest exponent in the numerator is larger than the largest exponent in the denominator, you would say that's bigger on top. So there is no horizontal asymptote in that situation. Eats DC stands for when exponents are the same, divide coefficients. So you're dividing the leading coefficients when you notice that the exponents are the same. So I wanted to do 3 of these situations. So pause the video at this point and see if you can look at these and decide what the horizontal asymptote is as well as the vertical asymptote. And then you can watch the rest of the video. On this first one, let's do horizontal asymptotes first. You notice that there is a 2 for the exponent in the denominator, and the numerator has an understood 1 exponent, which would mean that the larger exponent is in the denominator, so that's big on bottom. So that means your horizontal asymptote is y equals 0. For the denominator, you would want to set this equal to 0, and this is going to give you your vertical asymptote. So when you notice that it's a quadratic, you will need to factor to solve. I'm going to go to the next page. You would write x squared minus 2x plus 1 equals 0. And we need to add our factors. So I want to know what multiplies to give you 1 that would add to give you a negative 2. We know at the beginning of each parenthesis we should have an x. And now I'm thinking what multiplies to give me 1 that would add to give me negative 2. And that would be a minus 1 or a negative 1. And another minus 1. Negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1. Negative 1 plus negative 1 is negative 2. Both parentheses are the same, so really I only have one answer. So if I set one of these equal to 0, I would get a positive 1. So let's go back to the other page. The vertical asymptote is x equals 1. That's what I got when I solved my denominator. And my horizontal asymptote is y equals 0, and I got that from big on bottom, y equals 0. For this one, I noticed that the exponent on top is bigger than the exponent on bottom. There's an understood 1. So when it's bigger on top than on bottom, there is no horizontal asymptote. And as far as the vertical asymptote, I would set the denominator equal to 0, which means I would add 2 to both sides. And my vertical asymptote would be 2. The horizontal asymptote was none. There is a situation when you could have a slant asymptote. If there is no horizontal asymptote and the exponent on top is only 1 bigger than the exponent on bottom, then there is a slant asymptote. And then on this last one, the exponents are the same this time. So exponents are the same, divide coefficients. So I would divide these leading coefficients. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So my horizontal asymptote is y equals 3. And then my vertical asymptote, I would set the denominator equal to 0. I would have to add 3 and divide by 2. And I would get x equals 3 halves for my vertical asymptote. So that is how you find both horizontal and vertical asymptotes.